into that clear place. We hope you enjoy the show and things run smoothly. Should there be an emergency, these are the safety procedures. Please would you leave the theatre in an orderly fashion by the fire exits indicated. If you're unable to reach an exit in time and leave your body and depart, you must close all the doors of the senses, hold the mind firmly within the shrine of the heart, and fix the life force between the eyebrows. If you can do this, your enjoyment of the show should be unimpaired. All right then, I'll see you later, okay? Ciao.
Hold my chariots. There where the warriors bold for the battle must face their foemen. Between the armies there, let me see them. The men I must fight with. As I look upon these my kinsmen, my limbs are weakened. My mouth is parched. My body trembles. My hair stands upright. My skin is burning.
Scruples and fancies and scruples.
What is this weakness?
It is beneath you.
Weak shape of
Beneath you.
Arjuna,
Stand up.
Skull. Scarf's crooked. Sorry, Maria. When you sign letters for me, what do you put before my name?
PP, per pro, for and on behalf.
Correct. Also, professional presentation. I mean, if the styles were on, the content's lost. I mean, what would you imagine if you saw a program with gantry in the shop, covered in tapes and wires, scruffy technicians on screen?
Whoa! Oh, look there. Masking tapes and wires. Someone's playing my tune.
Coffee breaks over, kiddo.
No sooner said than seriously thought about. Mom!
Janice, you're a bloody good PA. You even make great coffee.
Thank you.
Oh, show it. You look like you're in control of yourself and your job. Show the right signals. You like to get involved.
Of course.
Oh, very good. But put some distance between you and your work and let others see it. Are you trying to tell me something?
Well, you look like you're playing catch up with your job.
Look, we're both women fighting in a man's world. We earn their respect.
Maria, I have a job to do and I just do the best I can.
And I don't. Look, I can detach myself from my feelings and it shows. It brings me respect. Don't let me down. What is that?
It's coffee, I think.
God, I'm telling you to wake up and smell it, not swim in it.
Or close them all up with our English dead. In peace, there's nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility. But when the blast of war blows in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger. Stiffen the sinews, summon up the blood, disguise fair nature with hard-favored rage. Then lend the eye a terrible aspect, let it pry through the portage of the head like a brass cannon.
You speak very sincerely, but your sorrow is not for nothing. The truly wise, they mourn neither the living nor the dead. Worn-out garments are shed by the body. Worn-out bodies are shed by the dweller within the body.
New bodies are donned by the gorilla, black garments, not wounded by weapons, not burned by fire, not dried by the wind, not wetted by water. Such is the self in all. To a warrior, there is nothing nobler than a righteous war. Happy are the warriors to whom such a battle as this comes. It opens doors to heaven. Refuse to fight this righteous war, and you're turning from your duty. So.
Gentlemen, welcome to the world of the game of your life. Whilst my two lovely assistants, Tamas and Radix, set out to board the game, I, Sappho, will introduce the game. Valet, you first. You are the card. Arjuna the warrior, the knight. Your aim is to progress from the centre, around the spiral of karma, through the stages of consciousness, senses.
Come on, Savoir.
Body, please, patience. Intellect, I like intellect. Mind. Oh, some more mind. Atman, the soul, the self and all. Throw the dice and start the game. One, not a very good start. Move your hands. Tamas, you have the honour of asking the first question. Now you must imagine that you are Tamas, that you are slow, that you are stupid, that you are very dull in the right company.
You have pulled a calf muscle, which makes walking painful. Do you stay in bed until it goes away, see a physio, get treatment, and continue as before, whilst on painkillers, or endure the pain and massage every night? Which would you do if you were me?
If I was Tamas, I would stay in bed.
Oh, very good.
What a splendid start. He has got some brain after all. Off you go. Two. Oh, that's me. You like this one. It's four.
That's full. Stupid soul.
Clear space. Stop where you are.
Brain.
Off you go. Serves you right. Not going to move any further. One.
No, it's me.
Tamas.
You've got two dice out.
You can swim this.
Think stupid. Think really stupid.
The doctor tells you to improve your health and fitness. Do you eat more chips and drink more beer? Immediately join a gym and train every day? Or take Tai Chi and yoga lessons?
B.
Stay exactly where you are. You'll get to
Oh, very good. That's fine. What do you think that is? That's fine. I think. Off you go. That's Tamas.
That's a clear space.
That's a clear space. Excellent. Okay, off you go. Go on.
Wait, come on.
Have we
I'm
started?
getting
Four.
so bored.
I just want to get forward. No, move on. 2, 3, 4. Clear space.
That's it.
3. 3 Sapphire! Me! Oh, I finally get to ask a question. And it's the mind, how appropriate. What is the answer to the question, which is heavier, a ton of feathers or a ton of coal? Should you say, a ton of coal, obviously? Oh, that's a real stupid fucking question. They are both of equal weighting. Obvious, really, isn't it? If you were me.
If I were you, I would say they're of equal weight.
You have got a brain on you. Off you go.
Okay.
Oh,
Which means you're almost there.
This is the soul, this is the self.
A friend tells you that they have reached a higher plane thanks to yoga. Do you A, jump up and down with enthusiasm and insist on being given immediate instruction? B, say that many thousands of people have experienced the same thing throughout the ages and suggest you get together to meditate? Or C, say that you've never had a higher plane, but you once had a higher car?
I would get a higher car.
Well, I need to try again. Progress.
Heart.
You are doing so well. 5. Through the Atman, to the brink of Nirvana, and Nirvana! You have achieved Nirvana. Congratulations!
Hard work is the thing that keeps him going. If that plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life.
But what about us?
We'll always have Paris. We didn't have. We lost it until you came to Casablanca. We got it back last night.
And I said I would never leave you.
And you never will. And I've got a job to do, too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Ilsa, I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Now. He's looking at you, kid.
Studio. Hi, Simon. Fine, thanks. Yeah, she's here. I'm in a meeting. Shit.
Quick one, Simon. Tonight? Oh. Okay. Look, it's important. Yes, I know I promised. Look, we're under the cosh right now. Oh, come on, I am sorry. Look, you pulled out a date. Why did your job come first? Next week, maybe. Your friends. Yes, sure. Look, I'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? Sure, fine. Tomorrow.
Yeah, who's orders?
Later.
Sticky phone calls.
Oh no, all that was missing was the roses.
Juggling partner and work can be very difficult.
And how would you know? Look, it's just so easy for someone like you.
Are you sure?
Well, no, really, I envy you. No husband, no boyfriend as such. Well, that's why you're so easy about your hours.
How can you say that? You don't know what it's like to have children.
Well,
I just work the hours I have
Well,
to.
what are your social life?
I spoke to Joe. He wants to know who's lined up for the show.
Do you fancy Joe?
Joe, hardly. I told him that you
I bet you do.
It's not really nice, is it?
He's a nice type. Presentable, well off. You're Ricky. That's why you're so supportive. You're on the prowl. Oh! Most life support 1992. What better for poor, harassed executive?
I'm not comfortable with this conversation, man.
Then you've got the hot spot. Please? No. You look for security first.
The interviewees.
No, good luck to you. I admire your guile. It is Joe, isn't it? Please.
I've got to talk to you about the course on.
That's right, you be a new woman and chase a bit of wrath.
The true self is hidden. Desire is unmanifest. Thinking, sense and mind are fueled to inspire, to dwell in the body. Flying from fear, they hide in their safety. In the blaze of my glory, in me,
I just don't want an ulcer.
Look, aren't you afraid that your life will slip through your fingers?
Slip your socks off and feel the breeze. Unburden yourself.
What if things go wrong?
They always do. Lower expectations before the event, raise explanations afterwards. It's a very good strategy.
That's too clear. Oh, you're so laid back you let people walk all over.
And I'm too big.
Look, Joe, you continually make me look like some tin pot dictator. I rush around frantically, getting people moving, and all you do is sit back and smile and tell everyone not to worry.
You seem to enjoy it so much.
Don't patronise me! Every time I build up a head of steam...
Oh, just call me Mr. Safety Valve and ask for a toot.
Joe!
No! Maria, when will you stop being such a fucking prima donna?
Look, Joe...
Look, it's just as well your team is so tolerant you'd grind the whole show into the floor.
Could I...
No! Stop charging around like a jackbooted blue bottle and get some fucking work done.
Oh, get some work.
Yes, cut the crap and get your show on the road.
What have I been trying to do?
Try to impress everybody with how busy you are. We don't need impressions, we need actions. Don't try, do.
Don't laugh at me.
Oh, laughing with delight is not that cruel. Sorry. It's just that you spend all your time whipping in the guys, telling them what to do. They know what to do. Tell them where to go.
Oh, fine. So Phil spends all afternoon doing an outtakes tape. Do I just hand him his job description and remind him of his deadline? Well, that would work, wouldn't it?
Why shouldn't it?
Oh, Joe, he's lazy. Tech types are. Well, that's why they're techies, not achievers. Oh, they're so laid back. Sometimes I think you've been hit by a steam rock.
Which is where you came.
Oh, do you like insulting?
Not an insult. You weren't the steamroller. You were the light at the end of the tunnel. Sorry. No threat of a big stick from me. Why not give them a drumming instead?
And I enjoy it.
Well, the idea has occurred to me. I like being laid back. It suits me. Perhaps you like laying about you.
Well, it's not worth doing it for two. Look, couldn't we get together on this and acknowledge our respective roles?
Admit to the games with me.
You are playing games with me, aren't you?
Which are you?
Why?
You tell me.
Right at the end of the tunnel. Joe, really?
Why not?
Look, I'm no fool, Joe.
Well, now, it could be that I actually like seeing you being vicious.
Don't patronise me.
Something wrong with seeing a handsome woman all fired up.
Any mention of stoking, and I throw up.
You like jazz, don't you?
You like Latin American music, don't you?
Much made and have fun. Let's do dinner.
It's 10 to 5 and it's time to get those hands up.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to get your hands up? This is a very exciting show. Melanie from Windsor here, she has 41 points. But Stephen from Lancaster has 42 points. Now, this is the final round, and the first question. Are you ready? What is action?
Hands up! Even the wise are being puzzled by this question. Therefore, I will tell you what action is.
Yes, when you tell me that, you'll be free from all impurity.
Yes, of course. First of all, you have to find out what kind of work to do, and what kind to avoid, and how to reach a state of calm detachment from your work. Although the real nature of action is hard to understand.
Yes, well done. That takes you in the lead by 1 point. But there's still everything to play for. Now, who can repeat after me? They who see the inaction that is in action, and the action that is in inaction are wise indeed.
They can see the action, not the inaction. No.
Hang on. They who see the inaction in action, so see the inaction in action in action. Is that it?
I'm afraid not. Can anyone? No? Well, that's it for tonight. I'd just like to say that one is wise indeed who acts without lust or scheming for the fruit of the act. They need nothing. Their true self is enough. They act and are beyond action. Well, thank you. Good night, everybody.
Hands Up was brought to you in association with the Albanian Tobacco Advisory Council and the Albanian Tourist Board. Alb Tourist.
Not sure, sir. I can see a bit of doubt in your face still. Where is your sword of discrimination? Draw it and slash solutions to pieces.
But if action is so important, why do you urge me to renounce action?
Ah, well, you see now. Action rightly renounced brings freedom. Action rightly performed brings freedom. Simple. Your body, mind, your sense organs, even your intellect. They are your instruments. Now, know your true self is other than an instrument. And you'll have a pure heart. Free yourself from the fruit of the act.
The serene one knows no disquiet in the heat or in the cold, in pleasure or in pain, in honour, dishonour.
I hope you're getting up early and not lounging around in bed until midday. Moderation in everything. Eating, sleeping, and recreation. That's the way to a happy life.
That which causes no other besides me.
Upon me,
these are
held like pearls, strung on a thread. I am the essence of the waters, the shining of the sun. It is I who resound in the ether and am potent in all.
Whatever a person remembers at the last
when they are leaving the body will be realized by them in the hereafter, because that will be what their mind has most constantly dwelt on during their life.
Now let the yoga choose in this body. The path that leads back to birth.
Path of no return. There is the path of light, of fire and day, the path of the moon's bright fortnight, and the 6 months' journey of the sun to the moon. The one who takes this path does not return.
There is the path of night and smoke.
Smoke.
The path of the moon's dark fortnight, and the 6 months' journey of the sun to the south. The one who takes this path will reach the lunar light. This path leads back to human birth, back to birth, back to birth,
back to birth. No ties to hold me. If I'm selfish, I hurt no one. No friends to lose. Just contacts to break. Relay switches. Break one contact, go to another. Evolving network of career breaks. So what if my home's empty? My spare time a series of gaps. Home is where I recharge. Evenings, when I gaze across the park, feeling the hum in my veins, mind gliding in and out of memories. That's where I get my ideas. I am my work. A simple, big idea from the high point. My beautiful home, all dressed up to be seen. I dress, thus I am. Look at me in desire. You see what is desired because I work from the outside in. I focus in the right environment. I draw it in. I absorb it. I become it. I grow. I see what I want to be. I will be. Then there's the dream. I'm being told what to do by my room, and this is wrong. So I open the door. A corridor would be too easy. So there's a larger room around my first room, and I'm larger, and the room's telling me what to do. And this is wrong. So I open the door, and so on until I wake up and kill the dream. I take a high profile. I become high profile. My work is important, and so am I. More successful, more attractive, better living. Well, work is my partner. I am my own breadwinner. This is what I want.
I existed at the beginning of time, before the beginning. Every part of me existed at the beginning of matter, before that. I existed at the beginning. Or so did you. Or we all did, really. We are made up of small particles of matter, or energy, same thing really. Neither can be added to or removed from the universe, but just rearranged or redistributed. Every particle that exists now has existed before. Even those in your body, they've all been around forever, but just like differently arranged. Memory is stored in the brain. The brain consists of particles, energy, particles that have been here before. So these particles must have a memory stretching back to the beginning. Well, think about it. We are a part of everything. And everything is a part of us. Then, now, and forever.
Hello. The witches and the rules of disbelief. Not fail the multicast Age 11, school form prize. At 18, I got a very good high school certificate, Gosford High. I moved to Sydney. My first job, clerical assistant, Kerry Packer's Channel 9. Within 2 years, I was promoted to PA.
If you want great lager, follow the bell.
After 5 years, my brother decided to move to England. I persuaded him to take me with him.
Jesus said, many is standing at the gate. It is a solitary lens to rival chamber.
Count of 3 televisions.
Organised the
Promoted to editor in the social affairs department. Pulled the talkback show onto the rails. Now editor, pitching for my first series.
What's the great war?
Right, well this is it, chaps. Real time, show time. Stand by. Pre-recorded transmission.
Okay, let's go for it. We know what to do. Right. Where it was, let's press it, yes. Marvellous. Mark it for me.
All lines clear.
We'll set it for me.
All lines are set. Are you ready, transmission?
Ready, studio?
Oh, okay. Stand by, podium in your own time.
Okay then. Right, 10, 9,
All right, boys and girls.
7.
Go for it, guys.
6.
Lady 6. Lights. Go.
1.
I am knowledge. That brilliant lamp dispelling its darkness. I don't care, this is a live transmission. Get him on the bloody phone.
Show me who you are. Show me everything I need to know. I need to know the vastness of your being through my senses, my emotions. You alone know who you really are. By the light of your innermost nature, teach me, tell me, show me how I may know you, O Supreme Being. Allow me divine sight.
Control the mass of your heart. Renounce the fruit of action.
Free yourself from delusion of
Be independent of body's desires.
Teach me by repeated concentration.
Control the lust of your heart. Renounce the fruit of action. Free yourself from the delusion of I and mine. Be independent of the body's desires.
You will be able to deal with the unexpected. By repeated concentration.
Control the lust of your heart. Renounce the fruit of action.
What is knowledge?
I and mine.
What has to be known?
Be independent of the body's desires.
Tell me of the field.
Your body is called the field because you sow the seeds of action within it and reap their fruits. The wise say that the knower of the field is one who watches what takes place within this body.
Sound is the essence. Essence of the aspect. Essence of the elder. Of touch and of tasting. Hate and desire and pain and pleasure. Consciousness lastly. And resolution. These with their sum. Which is blent in the body. These make the field. With its limits and changes.
This Atman also inhabits all bodies, but is never tainted. By the single sun, this whole world is illumined.
Good evening. I'm Cheryl and welcome to Into That Clear Place, a new kind of current affairs show. In this program, we speak to somebody who has faced a crisis and we find out how it really felt. But we don't want to give our guests time to prepare their answers. We want to give you the truth. So we dispatch a helicopter and kidnap the unsuspecting guest, then fly them straight back to the studio for a live interview. In this program, I'll be speaking to somebody that faced a crisis with a former leader of the opposition, Neil Kinnock. In July 1988, Neil Kinnock, his wife, and a party of journalists were detained at gunpoint on landing on a military airstrip in Zimbabwe. I'll be speaking to Roger Hill, one of the journalists present. Well, it seems we were having a few technical problems, but nothing to worry about, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll have Roger hearing for you very soon. It seems there's a slight problem with the helicopter. Perhaps Roger doesn't want to be kidnapped. Yes, it does seem that we have a problem with the helicopter, and there is no helicopter link, unfortunately, but I'm sure something else will be arranged. Perhaps we could get Roger on the phone for you. Yes, it does seem there will be a telephone link. We will have Roger for you on the telephone, a live interview. I will find out. Yes, Roger's here. Hello, Roger. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Now we've heard that you were in a tricky situation in Zimbabwe. Perhaps you could tell us about your most dangerous moment.
I suppose the most dangerous moment was when Neil Kinnock really got out of hand. I think he was as scared as everybody else was. I think he felt he had to take charge, being the most senior person in political terms. He also felt he had to take charge of the situation as it was at that moment. So he decided, without any real knowledge, I suppose, about how things work in that part of the world, that the best thing he could do was to throw his weight around and say to these soldiers who were guarding us that he was who he was, leader of the opposition, and he was a big friend of the President Mugabe, and that they would be in trouble if he wasn't allowed to go. That was, of course, didn't make a great deal of sense for the soldiers there who didn't know who he was at all. And at that point, things began to get rather dicey.
So, would you say he provoked the soldiers?
I think he was close to doing so, yeah. They clearly felt that we were a threat to them, or threats to perhaps their airfield, as a military airfield. So I suppose in those circumstances it wouldn't take much for someone's hand on the trigger to move, and something rather unfortunate there.
Now, you said that words were exchanged. What did he say?
I can't recall exactly what he said, but he said essentially, "Do you know who I am?" But he said it in a more colourful language than that. And they said no, they didn't know who he was. And he said to them, "You'd better let me out of here." Again, also in rather colourful language.
What kind of colourful language?
Well, he used a number of four-letter words. I think the phrase was something, do you know who the fuck I am? Do you think it's about time that you let us out of here? Your president is going to be fucking mad.
Thank you very much for joining us, Roger, and thank you all for watching.
The giant aspharta, rooted in heaven, its branches earthward. The buds it puts forth are the things of the senses. Roots it has also reaching downward, the roots of man's action.
Combine reality and actual reality, something like that. My kids were explaining it to me though. What you see depends on your perspective.
See the challenge of this virtual in potential reality. Weird kid.
No, matter is only holding the antimatter space where. Well, what you're saying.
Someone listen to me. A presenter is a projection of virtual reality into actual reality. The action of the observer creates reality.
As the bishop said to you.
So, if we didn't watch her, she wouldn't exist!
Precisely.
You are all what?
Absolutely. More beer.
Oh, good. Cake crusher. Hey, what do you do?
I am a great warrior.
God
Oh, me too, all the time. I'm Maria. I'm in charge here. They might believe it.
The role of the leader is an illusion.
And I know it. Oh, so what's your name?
My name is Arjuna.
Oh, so Mr. Arjuna, have you ever screwed up badly?
If I were to screw up, I think I would do it properly.
We're quite like you and me. I just had my first serious down the toilet.
Really, I'm about to go into battle against half my family. My duty is to win it, no matter what the cost of lives.
Life's a romp sometimes, isn't it? So, Miss Arjuna, what are you going to do?
My duty? I must have no regard to my desires and fight this battle.
Good for you. You know, I've worked out how I can get myself out of this mess. Love boy over there. Signed some dodgy invoices without looking at them properly. Him or me is kind of cool. I know which one it's got to be.
The Guru sees all.
Cheryl, have you met Mr. Arjuna? He's a kid crusher just like me. We could be twins.
The Guru Nana.
The same.
Same's all right.
The inner flame.
The ghost in the atom.
The ghost in the machine. The seer of the field.
I wonder, what's the bit you haven't formally introduced to Beatrice?
No formal introductions necessary for old twins. It's the interconnectedness of it all. I feel sick.
Did you see the article about Sufi mysticism and the mathematical model of a multi-dimensional spacecraft?
There is a multi-dimensional reality. No, but I've seen the carpet.
They have no truth in them, no purity, no rightness of conduct. These men claim that the scriptures are a lie, and that the universe is not based upon any kind of moral law, but godless, conceived in lust, and created out of copulation, with no other cause. Because they believe this in the darkness of their little minds, these degraded creatures commit horrific acts and attempt to destroy the world. They are the enemies of mankind. Their lust knows no bounds. They are arrogant and vain. They are drunk with pride. They run blindly towards that which is evil. The ends which they work for are unclean. They are sure that life has only one purpose, the gratification of their senses, from which there is only one release, death. Anxiety binds them in 100 chains and delivers them through to lust and wrath. They are ceaselessly busy, piling up their petty grains to satisfy their pitiful cravings.
Tamas the ignorant, I will bind you to delusion, sluggishness and stupor. I enslave the deluded.
Rajas the passionate, I will bind you to hunger for action, and make you thirsty for pleasure and possession. I enslave the doers.
Sappho the Shining, I shall bind you to the search for happiness and the longing for knowledge. I enslave the happy.
Men of Sappho prefer foods which increase the vital force, energy, strength and power. Such foods add to the pleasure of physical and mental life.
You know, there's a new organic cafe with live jazz on the green. My agent said it's wonderful.
Fresh fruit are juicy, soothing, fresh and agreeable.
Their rajas are foods to be sour, violent, bitter, hot, salty, acid, and pungent.
Brilliant curry.
Things ill health and distemper. Touch my lips with fire.
Yes, tickle chilies.
My heart burns.
And men of Tamas take perverse pleasure in foods which are stale, tasteless, rotten, and impure.
Big Mac, large fries and a chocolate shake.
That's one Big Mac, one large fries, one chocolate shake. Quite have a pie, sir?
Perverse pleasure in foods.
Actually, I quite fancy pizza.
Stale,
I was serious about the hot apple pies.
tasteless,
I'm prepared to settle for an international bistro.
rotten, and impure.
I've brought my own sandwiches. Oh, let's split up for the meal, alright?
Good idea. Meet the wine bar after.
Yeah, sure.
3 doors. Lust, rage, and greed. These lead to man's ruin. Therefore, one must avoid them all. One who successfully passes by these 3 dark doors will attain their own salvation. They will achieve the highest goal at last.
Well, sir, there was a lot to take in there. But if I know you, sir, you will listen carefully, and all these illusions of ignorance will have been dispelled. Am I right, sir?
Yes, you are right. My mind stands firm. My doubts are ended. I will do what I have to do.